The Wild's second open beta ran over 2 weekends in February prior to the game's release at the end of the month. For all intents and purposes, it was the same as the first beta, with the addition of the Gypsaros hunt, and of course the flagship hunt up against Arkveld, as well as the training area in the base camp. That of course means we've got full breakdowns and guides of all of the weapons. Here we're jumping into Insect Glaive. I will also be doing a master guide of all 14 weapons. Check that out when it's up if you're interested in the others. If you enjoy my videos, you can join the 20% of returning viewers and subscribe for more Monster Hunter guides. But honestly, just watching them is support enough as well. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Introducing the vaulting aerial weapon, the Insect Glaive. Much like the dual blades, the normal state uncharged attacks are very underwhelming and something you want to mostly avoid. You have your basic combo string with triangle or Y, with some combo finishes and more powerful attacks with circle. R2 and X lets you vault into the air, which you can follow up with X to do a mid-air evade, triangle to do a jumping advancing slash, or circle to do a basic jumping slash, and press R2 to mark a target, creating some dust at the point of impact. All very rudimentary and meh. So let's harvest extracts with our Kinsect, the giant bug, and get juiced up. Hold R2 to aim your marker, toggling the Kinsect reticule, and point it at monster parts. You're looking to harvest all 3 extracts. Red, white, and orange, 1, 2, 3 take an arrow to the knee, for the buffs they provide and the full moveset being unlocked. Red enables charge attacks with circle, white increases movement speed and jump height, orange grants flinch free, with red and white increasing attack, white and orange increasing defense, and all 3 giving you access to the full, more powerful true moveset, with a further boost to attack, and also mitigation of wind pressure, tremors, and roars. A very powerful buff to have active. Very generally speaking, because it does change from monster to monster, back, chest, and tail will give you orange extract, head will give you red, and legs will give you white. So holding R2 to aim your marker at the monster parts, pressing triangle to send your Kinsect over to harvest the extract. The reticule will let you know which one you're going to get with the part that you're pointing at. Still holding R2, you press circle to recall your Kinsect and have it store the essence it harvested. It can hold up to 2 essences at once, with some moves opening up the Kinsect allowing it to hold a third. One of these is during your Kinsect aim with R2, you hold down triangle which charges up your Kinsect launch, sending it barrel rolling Slippy style through the body of the monster, potentially harvesting up to 3 extracts. You can also hold down focus mode with L2 and do your regular attacks with triangle to simultaneously attack with your weapon and have your Kinsect mimic the attack as well, during which it harvests an extract automatically and even recalls itself too. A very dynamic way of gathering extracts. Last but not least is your focus strike. By pressing R1 in focus mode holding down L2, the hunter jabs before leaping back and firing out their Kinsect with explosive velocity through the wound, and it will always come back with all 3 extracts, making wounds very valuable for Insect Glaive players. So now we have the triple buff active for 90 seconds and we have the full Insect Glaive unlocked, with its true power, potential, and combos. Your 3-string triangle combo is much stronger with multiple hits. Your tornado slash finisher with circle is way more powerful as well. Your vaulting abilities have improved too, with a much higher jump, the classic strong jumping advancing slash with triangle, which after the beta on release will have you bounce back up and increase your further aerial attacks afterwards. Circle for the strong jumping slash for the Captain Levy spin, great to get mounts with, and holding down circle to do the charged attack, the strong descending thrust. You can begin charging this as soon as you vaulted up, immediately holding down circle, or midway your mid-air jump, your strong advancing slash, whatever. This is a really powerful aerial attack, and should be absolutely utilized to segue into powerful ground combos, during which you're able to charge up the strong descending slash by holding down circle. Similarly, this can be done by itself or during other attacks. A string of blows for decent damage that can be followed up with what feels like a limit break ultimate finisher, the rising spiral slash with L2 and circle. The hunter launches themselves into the air, slashing as they go, with the Kinsect going absolutely ham and getting in tons of hits. This powerful attack consumes all 3 essences, but also has the Kinsect gather up essences again. It's unlike the focus strike where it's the guaranteed red, white, orange, but there's a pretty good chance that you'll come away with 2 of the ones that you needed, maybe with a repeat of one of them, or a green essence which restores a small amount of HP. When you've marked a target and your Kinsect is staying there attacking, leaving dust behind, either from your R2 aerial mark, or even just manually aiming and firing firing it with R2 and R1, you can hit the dust clouds to deal damage and to proc the effects that they have. Might be a status effect, could be poison, paralysis, etc. Experiment with your triangle and circle combo strings, such as being able to do 2 triangle inputs and then 2 circle instead of 3 triangle and 1 circle, or finishing a 3 triangle combo with a dodge slash with backwards and circle before going into a tornado slash. And be mindful that your ground combos are very strong and should be making up for the majority of your damage. Bouncing between them and strong descending thrust is the way forward. And that's a wrap on the vaulting bug stick of death. An absolutely sick weapon, super fun and flashy, and actually not as complicated as it might seem initially. After you've wrapped your head around the Insect and harvesting extracts, it's fairly straightforward. Give the Tamagotchi monk a go and let me know what you think. As mentioned, I'm going to be covering all 14 of the weapons in a master guide and in these individual breakdowns as well. If you're interested in those, keep a lookout for them. Join the 20% of returning viewers and subscribe if you want to catch more of my Monster Hunter videos. But until next time, I'll see you in the Forbidden Lands.